Hello there, my YouTube friends. It's now Saturday morning. I was at the hospital yesterday, seeing Miss Oozeer, which is my main doctor, that basically sorted out all the problems I was having with me nose and everything, and discovered it was cancer. So I went to see her yesterday. Wasn't to find out anything thingy because it's still too early and I haven't had the MRI scan. But what I did do is when I've seen her is obviously she's organised that. So I now have the MRI scan set for the 20th of this month, which is June. So hopefully sort of within maybe the next 6 weeks I may find out exactly how well it's done and exactly where I stand with it. One thing she did do while I was there was she did put a camera up my nose to have a look and see if she could see sort of thing, because also when I first had it done they could see literally from my nose that I had a growth there. This time round she had a look down. She says it's still very red and inflamed still. It's sort of still quite a lot of scarring and what have you in there. She says, but she couldn't see any growth or anything from there, so it's at least a good sign that it's shrunk. Whether it's gone or not completely, we're not going to know, and she's not willing to say anything like that until she's seen the MRI scans. So like I say, the 20th I go for that. Hopefully within a couple of weeks. I mean, God, it's a hard thing because I'm trying to sort of get things straight in my mind still. What you did say to us was, if there is anything untoward in the scans, she'll get us back quicker. So if I end up waiting 6 weeks or more to see her, that could be a good sign, you know, that there's nothing untoward there, or that she's like concerned about. Maybe there might be still something there, but she might not be concerned about it. You know, it's only if she's sort of still concerned about something that she sees in the things that she's going to get us back earlier. So I suppose one side of us is to hope that it now I go sort of the 6 weeks, but I don't know whether the 6 weeks goes from seeing her to yesterday and being 6 weeks, or whether it's going to go from the 20th when I get the actual scan itself and be 6 weeks. I'm hoping it's more along the lines of 6 weeks from yesterday, so at least then that's a shorter period of time for us to get to find out the fucking results. And surely it can't take fucking that long to look at the bloody things went to the MRI scan when she gets it through. So with a bit of luck, 6 weeks from yesterday I should hopefully find out where I stand and whether I still have any residual cancer there or whether it's fully being taken care of. So that's one sort of really good thing, and like I say, at least we do know that it's at least shrunk, so that's great. And obviously I'm still having problems with my ear, so she had us sent to have another hearing test done, and my hearing is basically just as bad as what it was beforehand. This one's getting slightly worse, which I knew it, I can feel it starting to block up more. So what she's going to do for now, she's going to have them get us back in to have hearing aids fitted for the time being until sort of all the swelling and all the redness and rawness and scarring has gone, and then it's just hoping that that'll just take care of itself and that it'll start to drain again and I'll be fine. Or if not, then we'll have to look into having grommets fitted so that I can actually hear. But she did say that obviously when I get the hearing aids done, that it'll help with the tinnitus I've got, because I really struggle to hear with this ear because the tinnitus is so loud in this ear, it's unreal. So I'm sort of not looking forward to having them, but I also am looking forward to be able to hear normal and not have so much problems with my tinnitus, which will be a great thing to not have to deal with. So I'm looking forward to that, but I'm not looking forward to wearing thingies and going out and about with hearing aids in it. I don't know. It just, for me, it'll feel strange, but it's still, and I know I'm middle aged. I'm not old. I'm middle aged, I suppose. To have hearing aids, I know there's people got them at a pretty young age, but I suppose they've been more used to it. For me, it still feels like it's going to be really strange to do that, but there you go. That's what's going to happen. She went through a lot of stuff with us. It's basically telling us about where things will go, that I'll be seeing her sort of every 6 weeks or so for about a year to 2 years. Then we'll start the process of thinking it over, maybe 3 months, I'll see her, and that'll go on for about the 5th year. And in the 5th year, that's when hopefully they'll be able to sort of say, okay, that's it, we don't need to see you again now unless you have any issues. I suppose if there's residual cancer there, then maybe after the 5 year they'll still keep us coming back, because I would imagine they'll want to keep an eye on it to make sure there is no more growth. But the way she was almost talking is that she's sort of like, they have hit us that hard with the chemo and the radiotherapy, and it was an intensive, as I seen her writing the thing you're doing, and it was an intensive chemo that I was hit with. That she really is hoping that me age, me positivity and everything else is going to help to like literally kill it completely and get rid of it completely. And that I think actually gives me a little bit more sort of hope that it'll all be gone, and that I won't be left with any sort of residual cancer at all. But hey, I'm not going to get too thingied until I hear the results. Like I said before, a coward dies 1,000 deaths, a hero only once. I'm not willing to kill myself over and over again over this until I know. When I know, then I'll have to deal with whatever's there. Right now, I'm just trying to keep myself positive, thinking, hey, whatever is, but let's just hope that it's literally completely been killed off, because that's what I've got to aim for, This is one of the main things I have. I've always got to keep water with us, especially when I'm eating, because everything dries out in my mouth very, very much, because I don't have a lot of natural saliva anymore. Whether that'll eventually come back, they honestly don't know. They can't tell us that. They're hoping that it will, but if it doesn't, well then my life is going to revolve around drinking a hell of a lot of water, especially at meal times, to be able to get the food down easier. Also, talking away to us, obviously after I'd seen Dr. Oozeer, or Miss Oozeer, as she actually is, I had her seeing me dietitian and me peg nurse, and basically the dietitian's happy with how my diet's going. She wants us to go back to having at least a couple of the drinks a day, so I've said I would definitely do that. So I'm going to start that again, start having a couple of the drinks to take my calorie intake up. She knows I'm not obviously overjoyed about it, because it does still add a lot of fats to us, and I'm already getting concerned about how big the belly's starting to get again. But I do know, because of me thinking, that I need to do this in order to get me levels of energy back up, because of the chronic fatigue that I have, and that will help get me sort of energy levels up to combat this chronic fatigue, and hopefully get us back to the gym ASAP and get us training again. It's going to be now, from the good news that I had yesterday, I actually have had my peg removed, which I always call it my tube, my tummy tube. I've had it removed. It was removed yesterday, and for those that want to see that, I'll show you that in a moment. But I have had that removed, so I'm basically now going to wait 6 weeks to give it a good chance to completely heal over. The inside, I've been told that the inside bit, the actual stomach lining itself, will have repaired itself within anything from 20 minutes to 2 hours, depending on the person. So that is already healed, because it's now the next day. I was told to keep on the padding that you put on, keep that on till today, so I can remove it today. So I will be removing it today, and I'll show you what's there. After 5 days, I've got to use a steroid cream on any granulation, and it's classed as granulation, which is, if there's anything there, I'll show you it. But the granulation that's there, I've got to basically put the cream on that to completely remove it. Otherwise, I'll end up being left with that there when the stomach, actually the outside stomach skin heals over. She told us that I'll be left with like an indentation there, which says I can either tell people the truth and tell them what it is. I can say it's an extra belly button because it'll look quite similar to your belly button. Or you can say it's a gunshot wound. So yeah, they're a funny bunch of people, and they're a great bunch of people. I've getting on with the magic. Yeah, and Paula, who was my peg nurse, she has been sort of there dealing with any of those issues from the start. So it was great for her to be the one to remove it and sort of tell us the stuff that I need to do. And it's going to be 6 weeks before I can hit the gym, at least 6 weeks, and then I've got to really sort of slowly build things back up and be very, very careful, because that will always remain, or the possibility is it'll always remain weaker than anywhere else, so that I have a chance that if I push too hard, too quick, or even at any time if I push too hard, that I could end up giving myself a slight hernia there. There's always that slight risk there now. That will always be a slightly weaker area, which is, it's a nightmare in one respect, because I'll probably find that naturally then I'll start holding back a little bit through fear of me stomach valve coming through. I know it will have that bit of an effect on me training. Hopefully not too bad though. Hopefully I'll still train harder and do what I need to do. But anyway guys, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to bring the camera down, show you the thingy, and show you the hole that's there, okay? So those that don't want to watch it, then fine, switch off now, because that'll probably be the end of this video. And I'll just say, thank you for watching up to this point. Anyone that's wanting to watch the next bit, thank you for watching that. And I will catch you in the next one, guys. For those that are going to disappear, I really do appreciate all the support I get, because you've got to realise I don't get paid for making these videos, even though a lot of people believe all YouTubers get paid. No, we don't. And I don't classify myself as a YouTuber, because I only upload every now and again. People like myself who have very few subs, have very few views, we don't get paid anything at all. Not a thing. At one time I did get something, but it only worked out a couple of cents, and every now and again, it was nout. Now I don't get anything at all. So this I do because I want to do. I don't get paid for it. I don't get anything out of it, but I'm putting up something that I'm hoping will help others in any way, shape or form, whether it's just to see that you can have a better attitude towards things in life and you'll get better things in life, or that I can help somebody out that may be struggling with some form of cancer, to see that there's another way of looking at things, there's another way of dealing with this stuff, and that, hey, look, whatever it's going to be is going to be. Just live your life the best you can until that time comes. But anyway guys, thanks for watching those that have watched. I'm going to show you now, I'll remove this thing that I've got over the top of it and show you what it's like. But please excuse the fact that I'm a hairy bugger and that my belly's a bit bigger than I'd like it to be, but hey, this is the things that I've got to deal with right now. I will get it off in shape, and hopefully maybe you'll stick around for watching us get back into that good shape again. But anyway, let's see the thingy. Okay then guys, you can already see there it's already beginning to lift off, because I'm not bloody hairy. I've had trouble sort of sticking down through the hair, so we'll start to remove this, which luckily it's just going to peel straight off. And you can see there already, sorry about that. You can see basically on here where some of the leakage has been yesterday. That's obviously sort of part of leakage that I've had while it's been healing over. So I'll just get that off completely. So there we go, guys, there it is. That's what it looks like. Now you can see it. Okay, it's healed inside completely over. Something there that I'll have to obviously clean off in a day or so's time once it's really sort of thingied over, and then in 5 days I'll start using the cream on there just to make sure there's no granulation there. That's what she's looking like. Yeah, it's a weird one because it's basically, well, you can see, there's the belly button. It looks almost like another belly button, like she said it would. But there we go. That is it. That is what she's looking like right now. Very strange. Feels a bit weird to us as well, to be perfectly honest with you there. But there we go. That's what she's. Yes, that's what it's like right now. Hopefully in a few weeks' time it'll look a lot better, but I'll always be left with that sort of indentation in there. That will remain with us for the rest of my life, and obviously it will be a weaker structure, so my training's going to suffer a little bit, but hey, at least I'll still be alive, guys, I suppose, in one respect. There we go, guys. Thanks very much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. This is Bearded Wolf, and I'm out.
Bad Wolf, the big bad wolf.